Hello, welcome back to a town called Bastard, our Tale of Two Netrunners. We're now playing using the new version of Netrunner. We're playing using only the core set. One of the main differences between old and new Netrunner is that you have identities, so that you have a choice of different corporations you can be and a choice of different kinds of Netrunner you can be, and that strongly affects the build of your deck. There are kind of specific corporation and identity specific cards, and in fact most of your deck will be made up of those cards. So today I'm playing the Netrunner. I'm playing a Netrunner called Noise, who is an anarch and gets special abilities. Mine in particular is that the first time in the turn whenever I install a virus program, you trash the top card of R&D.
Oh wow.
And
I am playing the Wayland Consortium, whose motto is... Now, the motto is actually moving upwards, if I remember correctly, because that's the motto. But they also are building a better future. As a mega corporation, they're obviously totally not evil. And that means whenever I play a transaction, I gain 1 money, which is quite nice. Transaction is just like an action card. So that's quite handy, because they come quite often.
Hooray for money.
is it a specific kind of card that has transaction written on it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair.
As a switch as well, the motto of Noise is "Watch this, it'll be funny." So there we go. So as always, the man goes first.
Yeah. Okay, and I automatically draw my card. My second go, I am going to play that. Starting up, what do they call them in this? They call them
Remote service.
remote servers. Third and fourth, and we get 2 money. Now draw.
Which have credits in this, not bits.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So
No, I'm gonna.
I'm disappointed they're not still Euro dollars
Yeah.
like they are in Cyberpunk.
So this is quite interesting. Already, see, this is Netrunner. We've only played a few games of Netrunner, so you know we may make mistakes, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But this is already interesting because he's just set up a remote server on his first turn with something in it with no ice.
Anywhere, not just there, but there's no ice anywhere. Admittedly, yeah.
Now Sam is a risk-taking bluffer, but I sincerely doubt that is an agenda. If it is, more power to him. As the first part of my turn, I'm going to spend 5 to play the event Sure Gamble, which costs 5, and it gives me 9 credits. So it cost me 5, but then I get back 9. So I've had a gain of 4 in one click. If you watch our previous videos, actions, the action set out is the same, but in new Netrunner, each action is called a click. So I've taken my first click.
Pay 5, gain 9.
Yeah. Why do you do that? Fill my heart.
Already important.
Fill my heart with doubt.
It's just a seven value agenda.
Yeah, just win the game.
Yeah.
That's horrible. And I am going to pay 5.
No, not pay 5, gain 9, do you?
Nope.
Oh, God.
Nope. I'm installing a program, an icebreaker decoder called Yog 0.0. It uses 1 memory. It's strength 3, and it's 0 credits. Break code gate subroutine. So it's pretty powerful.
Okay, fair enough.
It's very good against code gates.
Can you upgrade its strength though?
No.
Okay, so if there's a code gate more than
If code
3
gate
strength.
is at 3, then it's buggered. But otherwise, yeah.
That is pretty good.
And I'm going to pay 2 to install hardware, which is a chip called a cyber feeder, and it gains 1 credit every turn, or it goes up to 1 credit every turn, and I can use that credit to pay for icebreakers or virus installations. And
played your game money. Play those 2. I think that's all you've done. 1 more.
Yeah, 1 more. I'm going to run on your hand.
Okay.
On your HQ, sorry.
Interesting.
it'd be a waste not to run on something.
Yeah.
Hey! Is this going to repeat itself? So I've got an agenda.
It's only a 1.
It is only an agenda of 1, but I'm 1/7 of the way towards a run of victory.
I think it's just inevitable now.
It is inevitable.
It
It is inevitable. So.
Last go. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to third. Oh, first I'll draw my card.
If you fucking advance that, it's an agenda.
I'm going to my second and third. I'm going to upgrade that to agenda.
Oh my god! Seriously.
Dang.
Oh.
And when I score it, I gain 7 and 1 bad publicity.
Oh my god. Oh my god. As if. I could have run twice. That would have been amazing.
I think Sam realised that the chance of you drawing an agenda from his hand was equal to you running on a thing that only had agenda in it and drawing agenda.
Yeah.
Do you... Oh, someone want to look at the rules for bad publicity, because I can't remember how it works.
It means every time I do a run, I get an extra credit to
Spend on that run.
per point of bad publicity.
Okay, sorry.
To use on that run.
Okay,
I get it every time I run.
Can I get rid of it?
Not as standard by the look of it.
Okay, if there's a card that does it. I've never seen a card that does it, so I make
I think there are cards that do it, but there's no actions that do it. Write in and tell us! If there is, then we're doing it wrong. Probably are.
Okay. So that was my... I have one more go.
Mm-hmm.
Put that there.
Okay. Well then, as my first action I'm going to draw. And as my second action, I'm going to draw. And I'm gonna make a run on R&D.
Mm-hmm. It's free. You get agenda.
I do not get agenda. Oh. I do get to trash your Melange Mining Corp.
Oh no, that's a good one.
Which is an asset that you could have placed in a remote server.
That's really cheap to trash as well.
Yeah. And then I'm going to... I'm going to take a credit. That's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
There are little click trackers that the game gives you, but
you could
after a while,
Okay, that's my automatic draw. My second gun, I'm going to draw again. Third, play you there. It's already getting confusing. Agenda, go over there. You go up there. There we go. And with my fourth, draw again. Okay, cool. Discard.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Well. First click, I'm drawing. It basically means your cupcakes are fucked. That's what that card means.
That's so good. I don't know if there's any code gates. I don't think I've ever seen a code gate in New Netrunner that's stronger than 3, so...
Yeah. It's pretty brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to... What to do? I'm going to spend a credit on a resource, which is access to global sec. That gives me +1 link. So if he tries to trace me, he's not going to have a good time with it. You've got a lot of credits. I don't like that.
Good old What was it again?
Big
Hostile takeover. Yeah.
And I'm going to... So that's 2. I'm going to... It's dangerous doing a run now, because if either of these are really powerful pieces of ice that can do me damage, he definitely has the credits to take care of that. But I'm not going to get anywhere if I don't do something. So I'm going to...
Reach for my money.
I'm going to take a credit. And I'm going to run on your HQ.
Okay. And res it. Sentry.
Okay, so
Does not end the run.
Shadow can be advanced and has +1 strength, but it's just normal, so it's strength 1.
Mm-hmm.
One subroutine is that he gains 2 credits, and another one is a trace.
You can't break either of those, can you? So I gain 2 credits.
Um,
And trace. I can't remember the exact rules.
let's have a look at the tracing mechanics. I think my trace is... yeah, it's not great. Yeah, what it is so you have a trace of... so the trace on that is 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's your trace strength. So you act first by openly spending any number of credits to increase your trace strength by 1 point. There's no limit to the amount you can spend.
Your guy has a base link, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I have to equal the trace strength. And I have a link of... he's got a base link of 0 and I've got 1. So basically, are you going to increase the trace strength?
Your maximum trace strength, your maximum link is 3.
That's correct.
Isn't it?
If I spend
If
those
you
2
spend
credits,
both of those,
yeah.
Is it matching or beating?
Matching.
Matching. So if you match...
So if I match, I don't get tagged.
I'm going to bet. Just get it for 1.
So you're just going to pay 1?
Yeah.
Okay,
Guaranteed
there's
win.
no point me
Guaranteed
spending
win for me, basically.
So I take a tag.
Mm-hmm.
That could be extraordinarily dangerous. Fortunately, I do have an action left at the end of this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 credits.
Ah,
yeah, anyway. So anyway, I'm through.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's true.
Because this didn't end my run in any way. It just gave him 2 credits and gave me a tag. Okay. So it's an operation, aggressive negotiation. Play only if you scored an agenda this turn, and then he can shuffle R&D, search R&D for 1 card and add it to his HQ, and then shuffle R&D.
Mm-hmm.
So, could be of use in future. And as my last action, I'm going to spend 2 credits and remove that tag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I draw my card. Mm-hmm.
And now I know what that is.
Interesting. Second go, I'm going to pay 1, put down a piece of ice. Get the second row out. Third go, I'm going to draw again. Fourth go. That's it.
That's it.
Have to discard.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card.
It's been an interesting start. It definitely feels like it plays differently already. I do feel like new Netrunner also is less ice heavy, although my last game was very ice heavy even for original Netrunner. There's more other stuff going on, which is nice. Like, I haven't generally seen as much ridiculously overpowered ice in this.
If you can hear my next door neighbour shouting at her children, I apologise. She is awful. Awful.
What if she watches the channel?
I hope she does, and I hope she knows she's awful from this. Choices. I'm going to take... just so we can see how it works, really. I'm going to take 1. And then I'm going to take another.
What's he going to do though?
Credit. 2 credits there. I'm going to spend 1 credit off the cyber feeder and 1 credit from my pile to install Parasite on that ice.
Okay.
So it can only install on a res piece of ice. The host ice gets -1 strength for each virus counter on it and is trashed if the strength is 0 or less. When my turn begins, place 1 virus counter on Parasite.
Okay.
Also, because I'm noise, whenever you install a virus program, the corp trashes the top card of R&D.
Ah. You wouldn't see this though, would you? Probably.
No.
I would assume not.
I'm not convinced you would.
Yeah, I'll just put it straight down. I think that's the safest thing to do. So that was just a mystery as to whether that was a good card or not.
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah. Best card in the game.
Could be an agenda.
Could be.
Could be, couldn't it?
I hadn't thought about that.
So yeah, and I think that's everything. I drew to that's me.
Okay. Let me just see how Parasite works. Install Parasite as a res piece of ice. Host ice has -1 strength for each virus counter on it and is trashed if it's strength 0. Wow, so basically that's a gradually murder a piece of ice card.
Yeah, at the beginning of my turn, Shadow is dead.
Yeah. Wait, really?
At the beginning of my next turn, yeah. Because at the beginning of my next turn...
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a 3 strength, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you've just murdered that. That's pretty effective.
Oh.
Yeah.
We were right in the previous video. In New Netrunner, you do access all the cards in archives.
Yay! We
Although
did something right.
We were wrong. We were wrong about not advancing,
No, shh.
about spending credits to advance stuff.
I didn't.
But we know now.
We didn't
it's
say
fine.
anything like that.
Okay, I have drawn my card. I'm going to place a piece of ice.
Setting up the
Thingy.
remote server.
And yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That's all my goes. Oh, we need to colour that, don't we?
Yep. So,
Iris counter, dead.
dead. Lovely. So, the first thing I'm doing is
Yeah,
running on your archives.
I get that. I'm just going to risk this.
Shame.
I actually don't. I'm never going to see what that is, which is really
Well, you
annoying.
will, because I pull it down now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, it all goes up. Oh, right, when you see it.
Yeah, see, it doesn't matter what order it is, so I don't think.
Nah.
Yeah, it's an upgrade anyway. Okay. And the second thing I'm doing is playing an event called Infiltration to expose 1 card.
Mhm.
I suspect this is an agenda. It is indeed an agenda. And
That's a bit like Sia, but less overpowered.
yeah. And I'm going to that needs a credit on it. I'm going to draw.
It's your 3rd go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Decisions.
See, if he's clever, this is something that gives me a tag. Because this is an agenda that if he scores it, and I've got a tag, does me meat damage.
And with all that money, you can almost certainly res it.
Yes, that's the problem. Now,
I really like hostile.
I've kind of left it too late in the turn to do anything but decide to run or not run. Sorry, let me look at this again.
Let me just check what that says.
Oh, it's only 1 meat damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
exposed, yeah. So it's permanently visible. Damn.
Well, it's only 1 meat damage, but you could do 3 meat damage on your turn by triggering it 3 times.
Yep.
Oof.
I mean, I can take that. I really doubt he'd put a code gate here unless it's all he's got to put down. There's a chance it doesn't, and if it doesn't end the run, if it's a shadow again, then yeah, I take a tag. That wouldn't matter actually, come to think of it, because I'd get the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run.
Okay. I'm gonna res it.
Yep.
Stupid cards.
It's a stupid card. Oh god.
It cost me 1.
At least it's not that bad. Probably if it costs you 1. I was just end the run.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's a shame that I can't batter through that. But I'm glad I did that.
Strength 1 in the run. Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
glad I did that.
That's fair.
Now I know what it is. It was mainly there to scare me. Although it does stop.
I do my automatic draw.
And then he scores an agenda.
Other 3 turns are going to be scoring the agenda.
Yeah. Does it cost 4?
1, 2, 3, cost 4.
So now, basically, I have to avoid
Getting tagged like
getting
a plague.
tagged at all fucking costs.
It just costs me 1 action to do 1 meat damage to him now, which is really nice. And once I have agenda scored, it's completely safe. Nothing in the game can remove it. I'm pretty sure.
You can spend it to do things.
Well, I
though.
can spend it to do things, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll go.
I go. I am going to. Not much I can do right now. I am going to
Now we're in the mid game when it's just building up for a while.
gain 2 credits. I'm going to immediately spend them on Wild Side, which is a resource location. When your turn begins, lose 1 click, draw 2 cards.
Interesting. I like that.
So I now gain an automatic draw, but it's 2 cards.
I've never seen that before. That's actually quite cool.
And I'm going to gain a credit. That's it.
You've got to remember this battle list as well. It didn't matter on that one, but
No, it didn't. Yeah, I should remember that.
we're going to forget.
Yeah, gain a temporary credit for
I
runs.
might just put it in front of me there.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, do my automatic draw.
Not feeling confident. Bastard ears. Not feeling confident. At least you're starting to run lower on credits now. Need more viruses. So many viruses.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 and install an upgrade into the root of HQ.
Oh.
It
What
gives
does
me
it do?
+2 hand size. Quite nice.
Oh.
Research station. That's pretty handy.
Does it only work on HQ?
It's literally in here.
Yeah.
Like this one.
Yeah, that's
Just like
the
that.
same as the one that was auto trashed.
And I think that was me. My second go, I drew did that. Got 2 more goes. My last 2 goes, I'm gonna get 2 money.
Okay, my turn. So I auto draw 2 cards and then gain 3 thing. Yep, that makes sense. I don't want that. Ooh. Sorry. I mean, oh! So that's 1 click. I'll gain 2, and then spend them all. And I gain my rig, which is called Grimoire. It's +2 memory. Whenever I install a virus program, I immediately place a virus counter on that program.
That's really good against wands. If it's
because I can just destroy in one
stuff.
turn.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That's my turn.
Rigs are always pretty good. However, you can only have one of them.
Yeah. But I think there's only one in these star decks.
Okay.
Anyway, so.
Okay, I draw.
They're referred to as consoles in this.
Okay.
Because this entire thing is the rig.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Fair
So I've got my programs, hardware, and resource. It's all my rig. And this is my grip, and that's my stack, and that's something.
Heap.
Heap.
Okay, so that's... Second go, place on the ice, pit 1.
He really doesn't want me getting into his HQ. That means it's somewhere I want to go.
Feel free.
Oh.
Third go, I'm going to play Beanstalk Royalties, which is a transaction, so it gains me 4 rather than 3.
Oh, God! I don't like you having credits.
Yeah.
8
And
credits.
with my last go, I'm going to draw another card.
Right. I'm going to draw 2, which does put me at 6. And I'm going to... I'm going to... I'm going to take 2 credits. And I'm going to spend these 2 credits and this credit
Oh, good. It's
to
a
install a virus program.
virus program.
Of medium. It costs 3, which I've used up and it only takes up 1 memory.
Mm-hmm.
And because of my Grimoire, it immediately gets a virus counter.
What's it do?
Whenever I make a successful run on R&D, place 1 virus counter on medium. Each virus counter after the first on medium allows me to access 1 additional card from R&D whenever I access cards from R&D.
Okay, cool.
And
Just check that ice.
it may come as no real surprise that the first thing I'm going to do is run on R&D.
Well, another
So
ice
ice wall is just the same as the other one.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. God.
Now you can't advance after something's rezzed, can you? Can you?
Don't know actually.
It's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm actually not sure about that because I was thinking that myself.
Advancing.
I mean, have you done your turn? Because I could look it up for you.
Advance a card. Yeah.
Sorry, you do.
Okay, add an advancement token to an install card.
If that's all it says, then.
Yeah, that's all it says.
That's
okay.
that's
Then
installed.
it can be advanced. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your go.
I go. I draw my card.
Oh.
Huh?
That card you just drew.
Yeah.
Trash it. When you install a virus program, you trash the top card.
I hadn't actually looked at that as well, so remarkably.
We're gonna look at this.
I'm really scared. I literally didn't see it.
Oh my god! I can't believe it.
It's some kind of Netrunner card.
Second go, I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna pay one of my own. What am I doing? I'm just gonna bounce that one. Third go, I'm gonna draw another card.
Paranoid about your R&D department there, Sam?
Stuff keeps getting mysteriously trashed from his R&D.
I'm just gonna have to think for a second. Thinking's needed.
Come on, look at your hand.
No revokes?
Space of that I'm thinking about.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I think. Two more goes. One of them I am going to play out there. Copy one. The last go we go with it.
Okay. It's my first turn. I have to draw two. It's getting quite meaty now.
Could burn through that. Just stack.
Yeah.
You don't reshuffle, so I could try and win the long game.
And I'm going to, for my second click, I'm going to use Infiltration, but just to gain 2 credits.
Okay. Same thing. Infiltration the deck you built, Sam. That seems really good.
I think so.
Infiltration is really good.
There's the one that can look at a card, I think.
Yeah.
If you want.
That seems really good.
And... Second go. Sorry, that needs to have credit on it.
Virus
so
counter.
2 more. So I'm going to just gain 2 more credits.
That's it.
And I'm going to discard another copy of Wildside.
I think draw. Let's see.
Can you play 2 Wildside?
I guess you could.
And you just draw 4 at the
Just
beginning?
draw 4 cards and lose 2 clicks, which would be
That'll be
a
mental.
bit
That would be a
counterproductive.
bit mental. Let's see.
Decisions.
Okay, first go. I'm going to play that, game 4.
Oh, for God's sake.
Like monies. Second go. Let's go down there. Third go and fourth go.
Four goes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because I count my draw as my first go.
Alright.
I'm not counting it. The only other thing I did was that. So.
Okay. I don't know what I want to draw. So I'm going to...
The mid-game lull. I'm not really terrified of the runner yet. See, sometimes you can get a runner like deck. Is it deck? Yeah. That's built up. You're just completely terrified of. I'm not completely terrified of that yet. That's just a bit scary.
The thing is, at the moment, he can only break code gates.
Exactly. He's got a lot of utility though. So
Yeah.
as soon as all of a sudden some cause he's got loads of memory as well.
Yeah.
As soon as you get some really decent icebreakers in there, I'm going to be terrified. That I really don't like as well. But then again, the fact that I got 7 from it was all really good. So. Yeah.
Yeah, you've kept your money up the whole game.
Yeah. I rarely do that, so this has been nice.
Oh god, I'm trying to work something out.
Oh god, he's trying to work something out. There's a lot of this in this game. Very important decisions need to be made.
I thought I was stuck. I'm not.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to try and run with this.
I'm using Deja Vu, which is an event.
Mhm.
It allows me to add 1 card or up to 2 virus cards from my heap to my grip.
Mhm.
I'm taking Parasite back.
Oh.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I can't take another virus card. I'm immediately using virus on this. It gains an automatic virus from my grimoire. That's dead. I'm running.
Very well played.
Excellent.
It's only a 2, but that was well played.
Yeah.
I did not think there was any way you could have got through that.
There was another way I could have done that. I didn't. I was 1 credit low.
Because I thought I was safe because of the quantity of credits you have. Admittedly, I thought maybe I should just advance this by 1 so we can't use the parasite thing on it.
That was good. That was good. That was.
Oh no, it's dead.
Yeah.
Well done.
That made me excited.
Well done.
And I do have a discard. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd love you to kill agenda. Agenda, ice.
I'm getting rid of. I'm discarding Crypsis.
Okay. That's it, right?
Whew.
Make go.
3 to 3.
Okay. First go. I'm going to play that there.
I feel inordinately pleased.
Should be. That was pretty good. Second go, I'm going to draw another card. Yeah, why not? Why not? I like money. Third go, I'm going to pay 5, gain 10.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That is actually really nice, that word thing. Money!
Lots of cash.
Money!
Wayland's thing is kind of cash,
Money.
isn't it? So
Yeah, kind of, but they don't actually have a lot of money making things. They just gain more from
they
the
just
instant
gain,
things.
Yeah, sort of builds. Is that your turn?
That was my third. I've got one more.
Be careful with Wildside about just burning through my my stack.
Last, I'm going to draw another card.
I need more cash. Really need more cash, actually. Oh, trash. Did you draw this then?
Yeah.
Do
Do you want to just...
Oh, you've seen it, haven't
I've
you?
seen it. I'll just trash it next.
Just
It doesn't
trash it
really
next
make any
one,
difference, yeah.
Are we gonna look at it?
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Draw 2.
There's agendas out. Is it agenda? Watches.
It could be.
People watching, tell me. That's a really interesting one, that one, because that is.
Okay. And I'm going to take 2 credits. And then I'm going to run on archives.
Good. I'm just gambling on it. Oh,
I'm on 6.
oh my god, you got 3? Ah! Hate you.
And then I've got to discard 2.
I kind of wish I.
Yeah, I'd be making that noise as well. I'm going to discard another copy of Yog Zero. And I'm going to discard another copy of Medium.
Stall.
Yeah, because you hadn't trashed when I put the virus on, did you? No. Yep. Okay, that's right.
Draw
Oh. Combination of luck and card juggling. Ooh. This is what I mean about Netrunner is the entire game is on a knife edge, and you can think you're absolutely doomed, which I did until right at the end of last turn, and then now everything has switched.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's not entirely
you
luck.
gain from that one move, you gain 5 points of agenda.
Yeah.
Which is more than half of what you need to win.
And that wasn't entirely luck, because the virus thing wasn't luck. That was just figuring out how to use my hand and my heap and various things like that. And that, I mean, that it was luck that it was an agenda, but it wasn't entirely luck because that's my virus thing, right? So I am utilising. Yeah, I'm awesome. Is really. Sorry. So what have we done?
Played, advanced, and drew obviously.
Okay. So. So much cash there. Don't think I can stop him storing that agenda, really. Assuming he is an agenda.
What is it?
Ability. It had to be the most expensive agenda as well. Not being lucky. Admittedly, I think 2 others that didn't happen. So.
Okay.
Thinking time. I need more mental maths.
I'm going to run on your HQ.
Okay. Time to struggle with some cards.
What of ice there.
Okay, I'm going to res both.
You don't have to do that right away.
It's true, I'm going to res the first one.
Okay. Bloody hell. Trace 3 again. Strength 4 and it costs 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
rough.
just a trace 3, that's it.
Okay, are you adding any cash to it? Are you standing at 3?
I'm not going to add any cash to it.
Okay, I'm not going to try and prevent it.
Okay, you attack.
Next.
Are you going to jack out? Are you going to skip
No, I'm approaching.
Okay, res this one as well. Costs a 3.
And that's end the run, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which go was that yours?
That's my second.
No idea.
I'm going to run on this.
This is so hard. let's say where that one I'm not going to res. Yeah, keep going, I'm guessing. That one I'm going to res. +3. I like your strategy. Same thing.
Yeah, I'm burning your money, so
Yeah.
if you can see if I can get through.
Okay.
Yeah. I need more money. I need more money
Draw.
really badly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to think for a little bit. So. Thinking. It's not really what I got, man.
Oh, I need to discard.
Over the shoulder views like first person card playing games.
Discard that. Discard worm.
1, 2, 3. Oh, no.
Demolition worm.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm. It's getting tense now. It's getting tense. We're both feeling this. This is an interesting deck to play against as well because I've never seen viruses used like that. I haven't really seen viruses used at all because they're pretty much terrible in the original Netrunner. I think they just phased them out and didn't really use them very much. This is clearly pretty cool virus stuff though, so. I don't know what else I might be able to do with them.
God damn it.
Come on.
No. No. Damn it. Again, 1 credit off. 1 credit off.
Terrifying me, Matt. You're terrifying me. The runner's main limitation is meant to be money. I mean, both of our limitations.
Remember the bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember it exists.
We will. It's right there now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn it.
What are you do that?
Yeah, the credit isn't.
Yeah.
In fact, to be honest, the click.
Hmm.
Like, if I had 1 more credit or 1 more click.
Yep. This is exactly like our games before, isn't it? But we're like literally right on the 1 more. What's gonna happen?
What is going to happen is that I am going to take 2 credits.
Mm-hmm.
There.
will go, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. For me.
Just tell me that plants on the table. All the agenda you got over there.
There's a lot of agenda here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ice here.
I'm going to. I'm just going to take another credit.
Okay.
And then I discard. And then discard. I'm going to discard.
Okay.
Demolition Run. And Cyber Feed it.
Okay, I go start to draw my card. Second, third is that. I get agenda. 3 cost. 3 agenda. Score it. And when I score it, I can raise a piece of ice, ignoring all costs.
It's this one. Even this.
Yeah, same one.
Yeah.
I'm going to res Archer, as an which is basically a 4 cost, but as an additional cost, I have to spend an agenda.
You must forfeit an agenda, wow.
Which I no longer have to do. And it's a 6 strength, gain 2, trash one program, end the run.
Oh, it's an additional cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
Synergy there. It's quite good synergy there. And that's.
He's also now dead even on
It is
agenda.
dead even on agenda.
Both players
My last
need
go.
one agenda.
1 money with my last go.
Okay.
That's it. Your go.
1, 2.
7 cards in hand.
Well, as my first thing.
What is this card?
Why not do this?
Go on then.
Totally, why not do this?
Go on then. What are you going to do?
I'm going to install a data sucker, which is a virus. Obviously, it automatically gets a virus token. Whenever you make a successful run on a central server, place 1 virus counter on data sucker. Hosted virus counter means that raised pieces of ice currently being encountered have -1 strength until the end of the encounter.
Okay.
So the more this builds up,
Central data set is these 3, isn't it?
it is.
Okay.
Trash.
Okay.
Trash the top of R&D, please. I installed the virus.
If that's a.
And I'm going to spend... wait for it.
Okay.
I'm going to spend... I'm also going to put a parasite on here, which automatically has 1.
I see where you're going with this.
And I'm going to run on the archives.
Yeah. Please. Please. Yes!
Oh,
I needed money. That would have been nice. And that won't die this turn as well, which is good.
It won't die this turn.
And that's the end
It
of-
will die on my next turn.
That's the end of your go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Play that.
When in doubt, make him stop.
he's played a
Play that.
thing.
I'm gonna activate it and score it. Yes!
Damn it.
That's why hostile takeovers are really good. You can score it in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Which is
1,
really
2, 3, 4,
powerful.
5, 6, 7. Wow, well done.
Basically, I needed to get that. If I got that, and you were safe, because I just had to last the turn after.
Did you draw a card this turn?
Yes.
Yes.
I drew bad campaign.
It wasn't an agenda.
You know the turn you got the agenda off me?
Yeah.
The one that I had, that I would have been,
Yeah.
was not an agenda. And I was like, still, that was a really good
That was
That
a
was a
very
really good
close game.
Yeah, I can't believe we're both on 6. I don't think I've ever seen a game where both have been on 6 before.
Yeah.
You know, breaking through that, I had a program called Corroder. Break barrier subroutine and +1 strength. If I'd had 1 more click or 1 more credit, I could have done that, because what I would have done is I would have installed it, and then as my final act I would have made a stim hack. Make a run and gain 9 credits you can use on that run, and at the end of it you take a brain damage.
Doesn't matter why that.
But it wouldn't have mattered, because I would
win
have
the
done
game. Yeah.
1 click and 1 credit, or 1 credit
Yeah.
off winning the game. Damn it. Good game though.
That was
close.
so close.
Very
Yeah.
close.
This is Netrunner.
This is a pretty good advert for
Very
Netrunner
good Netrunner.
right there, I think.
Yeah.
Every single game I've played, even games where realistically looking back on it I've been dominating, I felt like it's on a knife's edge.
Yeah.
All the time, constantly. One more clip, one more credit, you can do the
This
thing.
one was really nice as well because I don't think either of us were really winning that. Really, at any point.
I think that was really
that was
even.
really even.
It was a close
I've never
one.
seen a game with actually
Because
that even
If an
close.
agenda had come out in one of those two cards at the end, I would have won.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Oh,
I mean,
that was so
also like in your first turn, in your second turn you got an agenda.
my hand, Matt.
there were 2 agendas, 4 cards down.
Matt, the beginning of the game when I put the agenda down, I had 4 agenda on one of the cards at the beginning.
Oh,
of the game.
God.
I was like, what do I do with that? So I was like, well, I have to put an agenda down.
I should have been running on your
You
HQ is
should
what
have
you're
put
saying.
it.
Yeah.
That was a mental start. I can't believe. But then I got loads of ice. I was like, oh,
There
God.
was lots of really tense runs there as well and nice stuff. I like the Annex. I like them.
Yeah, I do. They're really
Because they can
interesting.
fuck with your day.
They're really different. I've
The
never
thing
seen
you
one
want
The
to
viruses
do
are-
as a Netrunner is actually gain agency and
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
start messing with
The
their
viruses are cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
cool.
really cool.
I really like
I
that.
haven't seen the virus. I wondered how that worked when I read it, and now that makes so much sense.
Although the game I was like, put some ice in front of your archives. Put some ice in front of your
I'm
archives.
just going to risk it and not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought it was worth it because the amount it would cost to not only defend archives, but defend archives like wholly.
Yeah.
Because like it would have been too much, I think. I didn't have any more cheap ice. It was an archer, which cost an agenda. I'm like, I'm not going to spend an agenda defending archives.
I agree.
I was
For,
hoping to pick up a cheaper one, but
For points of reference, I got Netrunner. Well, I got Netrunner a couple of months ago, but we didn't really play it until, say, a couple of weeks ago.
yeah.
And already we are pondering expansions
Yeah.
and setting up a
I have since got it as well.
meta game of our own and just playing it every opportunity we get.
Yeah.
So Netrunner is really good. The core game gives you the opportunity to build 7 different decks, 1 for each court, each of the 4 corps, 1 for each runner type. There's 3 of those.
Yeah.
And
even-
we're just playing with those, and we're having great games. A lot of living card games that have the set expansions and the set core sets don't really allow you to do that. Like that, we also gave a go to the Game of Thrones one, which is also made by Fantasy Flight, and we found that the decks you get with those aren't really all that playable. But these really are.
Not only that, but you can actually make decks. Not
Yeah.
only do you have to play with the 7 standard decks, you can mix the decks
You
together.
can still do a bit of
So you can
deck
do a little
building.
bit, not a lot, but a little bit of deck building with it.
It's
which is nice.
it's relatively cheap as well. I think if you're in the UK, it's £30.
I think a bit under. You
£30,
can get
yeah,
from, but
£28, £30. Well worth it.
Yeah.
Very much well worth it. We're going to dabble further, and we may record more games once we buy a couple of expansions and start going crazy with our own personal courts.
I'll play these guys.
I want to be. The main reason this is actually here's a glimpse into the inner workings of ATCB for you. This is actually our second attempt at recording Tale of Two Netrunners because the first games we played were over really quickly with insane amounts of luck and or bluffing.
Neither of us were
and
experienced enough at playing the game. Yeah.
In the first time we tried to record the second edition of Netrunner, I was playing Jinteki as a corp, and Sam just ran straight into a couple of traps in a row that just fried his brain. So I'm playing Jinteki in future because I like the idea of the runner killing themselves while trying to win.
And I now know this, so I'm not going to kill myself.
Yeah. So yeah, Netrunner. That's Netrunner. Get Netrunner. Maybe play Netrunner. Tell us how you play Netrunner. Tell us how to play Netrunner.
And hey, I won a game.
You won a game.
And like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what we've been doing wrong. I'm sure there's lots of things.
Can't wait to hear that. Very interesting.
And yeah, tell us if you want to see more Netrunner on the channel. That's it. Really.
Bye.
Bye.